Give it just a second, and it will be in a sec, probably.
Okay. Oh, we've got the little timer button going.
What
So
timer?
that's a good sign.
Yeah. I don't know what was happening, but we are, in fact, streaming now, so that is good.
Okay. Really? Because it's still showing the final show.
Okay, so well, I'm getting like my data connection, my everything it's giving me green everything. So let's see, because
Rachel, try reloading the webpage.
We only
I've been doing that compulsively.
All right, let's see. Onyx, I just got an alert that said the Onyx Path is live. So
okay.
Yeah, I just did too.
All right. Cool. Okay, here we are. That's the screen it should be.
Yay! It worked.
Doing it,
guys. It wouldn't be a last fairy tale stream if we weren't hit by tech gremlins at an inopportune moment.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us. This is The Last Fairy Tale, a Changeling the Dreaming live play, although it looks like Rob and Tori have switched boxes.
Oh, damn it. I'll fix that right now.
It's okay.
It's a thing.
You can't control us.
Okay, your boxes have been fixed.
Okay.
That's
what did you say?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna do a joke too, and it's not. Yeah.
All right. So apologies for the minor gremlin attack. For some reason, the stream wasn't going through, but Harry fixed it. Hooray!
Yay!
It's not a real.
You're a wizard, Harry.
I'm sure Harry's never got that before.
Yeah, never in my life have I heard that.
I'm gonna make one.
I mean, it probably doesn't help that you look a lot like Daniel Radcliffe.
Oh, when I was little, they put me in the fucking local newspaper because I dressed up like Harry Potter for Halloween, and I looked just fucking like him. Because when I was little, it was.
I'm gonna have to see a D&D character with those circular glasses. That would be.
I really still have a costume in my basement. Actually, it doesn't fit, but.
We could try.
Anyway, it's not a real Changeling game unless there's a gremlin attack. Hopefully this is the only one for this session. So, anyway, to recap, last week, werewolves tried to steal your stuff. And you managed to fight them off because turns out a troll with a silver candlestick is, in fact, a pretty even match for an Arun.
Yep.
Hooray! But that doesn't mean that there still aren't problems. There was a little bit of an argument last session over who got to be captain. Dina, your werewolf friend, who was disowned by her father for helping you, decided to put an end to the fighting herself, and she coronated Guy captain. So does that sound accurate?
I believe so.
It does.
Yeah, I know Guy ended up, so.
Okay. So, because
welcome to my captain party.
Totally
So, because I am a terrible storyteller, I forgot to write in my notes. I believe your Dantean friend is still on the island, yes?
Correct.
Okay.
Or wait, no. He was delivered to the bed of the other captain.
Right.
Might be dead now? Is he dead? No, or he got away.
Well, Captain Franco's going to have a fun surprise when he gets back to his ship.
Hungry Dantean.
Yum, 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 yum. Eat him some.
Okay, so is there anything in the aftermath of this that people would like to accomplish?
Yes.
Okay.
Since I am the new captain of the ship, and we just got attacked by werewolves, what I want to do is when we get back to port, I want to be able to survey and buy as much silver as I can and line the rims of any of our great ships with silver, because I'm not letting any of those damn hairy bastards back on our ship again.
Uh,
I like the plan, but how
So-
are we gonna afford that?
yeah, that's gonna be.
We got hold up, time out of character.
Mhm.
We got that dross and that
Ross is like
um,
changeling money.
Yeah, Dross is
oh,
changeling treasure.
shit,
It's
Yeah.
so.
yeah. But don't
So,
we
like-
have we have some treasure dots? Come on now, we got something. Come on, baby, we got to work with me.
All right, so to explain very quickly, Dross is treasures for changelings, and they can be expensive because they're usually very beautiful and well made, and that's where the glamour comes from. So, like Felix has this really beautiful dress that's worth 3 points of glamour. It would probably be worth, something if you sold it, just because it's a really pretty dress.
Can we use our treasure dots?
So, treasure is changeling treasure. So those are supposed to be, so if you find a changeling who has a lot of silver, they will find it valuable enough to make the trade.
However, we have
Then
to find a
never
changeling with
mind.
enough silver to line our ship.
Exactly. So basically, what I do, I stay on the ship drinking rum, surveying the lands, trying to get, yeah.
If you want silver, oh no, we lost Rob's video. Are you still there, Rob?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, there you are.
Oh, I'm back.
All right. So.
And I grew a beer for the pub, by the way.
So, the interesting thing about silver at this point is that Spain. So there's a whole mountain. It's a literal mountain made out of silver in South America right now, which Spain is busy mining into non-existence. And so every year a treasure ship comes from South America to Spain, carrying a whole bunch of silver. And you are pirates.
I like this idea.
Does anyone like Spain?
Well,
Nope.
no. I look at Henri.
Maybe I should like Spain just for fun. No.
Right. I look at Henri. I'm like, hey, you're Frenchy. I'm an Englishman. But I know one thing we don't like. The damn Spaniards. You think of one thing. You think of what I'm thinking.
I believe I am.
We've got Prim over here. Strong and powerful. But yet again, she has beauty that could fool some of the most strongest of men. I think we've got ourselves a little treasure hunt. What do you guys think? Prim? Henri?
I have no objections.
I mean, if we
We also have a werewolf, so that will help.
We do.
We're gonna bring up the werewolves, all right?
But
So
are one and
are you having this conversation away from Dina?
I think we're just having this conversation,
I don't
so like.
think so.
Yeah, no,
She's
I'm
probably
good.
there.
Let her find out. Yeah. Let her be aware.
We don't care.
All
about
right.
that. He
So
cares.
that Dina will pipe up. Please leave me out of any plans to obtain silver. Thank you very much.
Oh, yes, that makes sense. Perhaps you were a little too hasty.
Or she just stays ashore.
Or on the boat.
Hey,
Oh yeah, she can always stay on the boat, and when the silver comes on the boat,
I just don't want to touch it. That's all.
Très
Weird
bien.
thing about me.
Ça marche?
Same way
Don't
you
worry about
probably don't want to touch iron.
don't worry, boy. You don't go and touch any silver. But just to know, we're going to be protecting ourselves. We're going to be protecting you as well. And if anything, we go is get another boat. A bigger boat. Or a smaller boat. Don't worry about it.
This treasure ship would be protected, yes? It would have an escort? I mean, this is just in characters thinking out loud. We would need more than we have in terms of armament and...
Who are you asking that to?
I am drawing this knowledge entirely from reading Neil Stephenson The Baroque Cycle, in which that was just a single ship with no escort. So...
That's incredible.
I
That is
can
the-
see that. it's a pretty big battleship.
Yeah,
So
the ship
it should
itself
just be
is
by
heavily
itself.
Oh,
armed.
so it's so
Yeah. Yeah, it's not. You're thinking that this is one of the Corsair ships, like it's a smaller ship that has to be escorted. No, this is a big.
No, I was thinking it was like a
thing.
big cargo ship. This thing's bristling.
Oh no, it's a battleship. We have a shit ton of cannons and guns, bro. We're gravy when it comes to protecting ourselves. Oh yeah,
I'd still be concerned about this treasure ship. There's a lot of firepower that I do not want to be on the wrong side of.
Well, we'll be all right. And if anything goes sideways, we have our allies that we could send in as reconnaissance. Would that make you feel a little bit better, Andre?
How will we do reconnaissance? They are on a boat. We are on a boat. Would we send them in a small boat? They would get spotted immediately.
Aye. Apparently you haven't seen any more strategies in this chapter of Changeling the Dreaming. Live on www.twitch.tv/Onyx Path.
Yes, we like to send them underwater, but that is a little more difficult when it is across open water in the ocean.
Damn, you actually remembered. Shit. Damn it. Well, the thing is that we could get a smaller ship, disguise it as a scouting ship, and actually get raided on purpose. And when they're not thinking, we change the script on them.
Why would get raided? Did you say?
Yeah.
Why would they raid us? They are a treasure ship. They have somewhere to go. They are not pirates. They are officers of the Navy.
Well,
if we are going to engage this ship, we must engage it with either a lot more force or an ambush of some kind.
Prim, you have any ideas of how we could possibly ambush these little bastards?
Don't really
I was looking.
care.
Thanks, Prim.
The Storyteller suggests you look at your magic powers.
Yeah, no, I'm fully. I have 4 dots in Skycraft. I could unleash on the scene and sink us both. So that's an option. Yeah, that's one thing. I think that I would be hesitant to use my powers on the to try and sink this ship, because there is a good chance that we will be sunk as well.
Well, you gotta understand, this ship is absolutely bad way.
Yes, I'm not worried about their cannons. I am worried about the ocean and the sky.
The thing is that this ship has some of the best sails and some of the best oars that money can buy.
Perhaps, but have you ever been struck by lightning, Captain?
What?
I can guarantee you it's not a pleasant experience.
Well, I'm not trying to get.
It doesn't matter the quality of your crew or the quality of the ship. When I unleash a storm, it is nightmarish.
All right then.
By default, any of us unleashing anything is probably not a good idea.
Yeah. Well, then
we don't have to unleash, but I want to do it.
This time we lose.
I mean, so with 4 dots of Skycraft, the risk is less that you would lose control,
okay.
but it is still not there. So you lose control if you gain more successes than you have dots in the art, which is why Prim keeps losing control. Much love, Prim, but you don't have that many dots.
She has amazing.
I actually have a Lockland Sovereign, and that's sad.
Yeah, but you rolled amazing that one time.
Yeah.
All right.
So if anything, all right, Andre, Prim, this is what we're going to do.
Perhaps we could sink the ship and employ some Selkies to assist in the retrieval of the silver.
Exactly. We have the sails, we have the armor, and we have the cannons. We come up behind them very quickly before they even notice us. We take them out, we sink them, and what you said, Henri, we get the Selkies and get our treasure.
Guy, Captain. I like your enthusiasm, but I seriously doubt that we can just waltz up to their ship and sink them. They are bigger than us. They have more guns, more men. It is.
Time out. They're bigger than us. I think they're a treasure ship.
It's a treasure ship. It's a big ship.
But
Yeah,
we have a
so-
battleship.
It's a government
Our-
Spain.
We have a. I don't know what we have, but these things are
we
like
have a
100
we have
guns.
a
So,
naval, we have
to
a
clarify,
naval-esque battleship.
I at the beginning of this season, I let you guys pool your dots in holding for the ship. And I believe I wrote that in my notes. So
Should have been like 8 dots.
Yeah, I think it was pretty high.
It was a decent amount.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Although
what
my
I'm saying.
concern
like,
is like our
ship
ship
is
may
huge
be
and-
big, but it's not a treasure ship. Like a treasure ship
Yeah.
is it's a treasure ship is like an aircraft carrier. Like not
okay.
in size or anything like that, but would be the equivalent of something of that level of strategic importance.
So yeah, I'm
So
thinking with the amount of treasure. Yeah, go Richard. Go.
I have 4 dots in my notes.
Really?
So yes.
Okay.
Really? Wow. That seems low because
No,
I
it's
know
okay.
I threw in.
I think we threw in XP, not dots. We threw in a lot of XP to buy the dots.
Yeah, and so if you should all
God.
have at least 10 XP right now, if you
Mhm.
haven't spent any. You can spend if you would like right now. I will let you do that.
Oh,
I'm
well.
good actually. I think I've got an idea for what I'm gonna save up for.
Okay. So at 4 dots, it's a reasonably good ship. It's got a lot of room. Pretty fast. You definitely have some
Keep it
guns.
clean.
Yeah, you definitely have some guns and cannons that you could use. So you probably couldn't take on a Spanish warship because the Spaniards know every pirate wants the silver that they're transporting, so they take precautions to defend themselves.
The ship will be stacked with marines as well as cannons.
Yeah,
on.
so
All right.
you could enlist help. You could convince someone else to help you. You could hope that your changeling magic closes the gap, or I mean, this is just an idea you guys came up with right now. So
Yeah.
you could
Yes.
find other ways to get silver.
But this would be fun.
It would be fun.
This would
Exactly.
be so fun.
So,
I think we should do it.
I'm gonna, as a leader, as a good leader, I listen to my staff. I listen to my crew, and I listen to my close ones and friends. I look to Henri, and I look to Prim. And first I say, Henri,
Right?
I don't care what you think. You're no longer a goddamn prisoner. You're one of us. You're one of the equals. Oh, time out. Really? That easily? When Prim tried to do the same thing, and you're like, nah, I'm gonna be.
Well, you're the captain. We elected you. You're the captain. Prim was not the captain. She just said she was.
You so sneaky, Henry. By the way, I am lit off my ass. It's not my third margarita. So, all right then. All right, and I'm gonna and there you go. So I do that. And I'm gonna look at you two and be like, I want your honest opinion. What do you think is the best course of action right now? Because we want this treasure, and it's gonna be a hell of an adventure. But we have to approach it in the proper way. Or we're all screwed.
But you see, by freeing me, you've put me in a difficult position.
You need to be the Frenchman that you are.
I'm a naval
Sure.
officer. You are a pirate. It is not
Well,
my duty
well, you
to
know
work
what?
with you.
So
This is my
as you
job.
guys,
Oh.
as you two are having this discussion, you sense the air starts getting really heavy,
Oh shit! It's Phil Collins
Banality.
coming.
almost like it does right before there's a hurricane. But yes, Audrey, you sense it correctly in that there's just sort of this whole wave of banality that just sort of flows over everything. And so how much glamour does everybody have?
Let me pull that up.
Left?
Yes.
4. That's what I have 4. 4.
Okay.
4.
Okay.
Woo!
A bunch. I don't
Okay,
know if this is the
That's-
right.
that's not
No,
a
this is the
number.
wrong sheet. This is the wrong sheet. Give me a moment to find the right sheet because there's.
Okay. Well,
Prim has 10 out of 10
when-
because she's glamorous.
When you do find it, remove 1 glamour. In fact, everybody remove 1 glamour.
Fuck.
What
As you can just
Why?
just because like there's something going on in the world that is just draining hope and joy and inspiration out of all of you. Oh wait, Prim, you are a she.
What?
Thank you.
Prim, you're a she, right?
I am.
Yeah, you lose another one.
Ooh.
I
Oh,
don't have any
yeah.
more. I do not have any more to lose.
Oh,
Like I only
uh,
have like actual bangles. I've spent a lot of glamour.
yeah,
We're
you
not
have.
getting it back.
Yeah, if you go harvest it.
Hold on. Rachel, Storyteller, is it possible that you could transfer glamour from one person to another?
I spent a lot on y'all.
Yeah, well, so you do have that dross. So Felix has that dress worth 3 points. You've got some bangles. You can destroy the dross immediately to get some glamour back.
Is it possible I could transfer any dross to Primrose?
I mean, yeah, dross it's physical items. It's like sculptures or paintings or
I'm
clothes.
sorry. That was not my question.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
don't remember.
Is it a way
I
to
had 5
transfer glamour
points.
to her?
I had 5 points of dross, so yeah, I'm going to destroy my dross.
Okay.
Like, I'd rather have glamour than I don't need the pretty stuff.
Okay. You may destroy as many of those 5 points as you would like. Up to your glamour maximum.
Oh, so throughout that whole process of like Primrose breaking her stuff, I'm singing, "She's like a wrecking ball." And then like she's just like breaking stuff in like slow motion on the ship. Like she's like, "Screw you, pocket watch."
There we go.
So,
I have 4 glamour remaining, so now I'm at 3. Fuck.
Okay.
Hey, no, I'm at 3 too, so you're good.
well, we all have 4, right? We started. That's what.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Just making sure that I.
Yeah, so
Right.
so Prim, you sort of feel the last bits of glamour go out of you, and you start to forget who you were. And it's really scary, especially for you, because you don't really have a mortal identity to fall back on.
No.
So in a panic, you reach out, you break your jewelry. The power within is released. The glamour goes back into you, and the forgetting stops. And you remember who you are.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were done.
Yeah, and you realize, like, oh, this is what happened to Felix, who's currently, you've stashed her in a cabin here on the ship.
Yeah, I'm gonna break my dross too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm back up to 4.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna break 1.
So can we do like a perception check or something, or that's just something we just already know?
Perception check for what?
Like, why is this happening?
Yeah, that would not be perception.
Intelligence, most likely.
Oh, you know, yeah,
Or
I'll
wisdom?
give you.
Oh, like wisdom.
I don't
Wisdom.
think perception's probably not even. Oh no, perception's here. But
No,
No,
yeah.
it'll probably be like intelligence or wisdom because of her
No,
knowledge.
I'll give you perception because it is about sort of telling what's going on. So.
Ooh.
Oh.
Go Primrose,
that.
it's your birthday. Oh, snap.
So, perception plus gramarye.
I need to put in Grimmery, man.
Does anyone else want to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, anyone can make this check.
I'm just saying, I only had 1 dot in perception, and
I'll do it. I'll do perception plus Grimmery. I'll do it.
I'm doing it still. I'm just saying you might.
We should all do it. Why not? What? Henri's like, hey, shit, I just got 3. I'm good.
I got no Grimmery. I've only got 3 dice in perception.
6 is still a success, right?
Yes.
I've got 2.
I got no successes.
2 out of 4.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, that's a botch actually.
Oh. Okay. So Henri, you have heard of mortal will workers, so like village witches or wizards. You probably heard legends about John Dee, who's Queen Elizabeth's court wizard. Yeah, they're probably behind this. So, as far as Prim and Captain Guy, so Captain Guy, your sort of understanding is that, the dreaming is about the collective understanding of people. And so whenever anyone tells a story or a fable to someone else, they're sort of buying into this whole, like collective unconscious is pretty much what it is. So there's something going wrong in the stories that people are telling each other. Prim, you know that this has been happening all over. And as you just experienced, it hurts the she more than it hurts the other fairies.
Not cool. So I think you guys might have felt what just happened, and maybe silver's not the biggest issue here.
I would say so.
Mm-hmm.
Dina says, "Oh, that's a relief. Wait, what happened?"
Nothing. But what about it?
It is complicated. I think that it is witches in England. I think that it is.
It's always English witches.
So it would seem.
Always witches somewhere, right?
Anyway,
Yes?
but let's not talk about let's talk about any English witches before we talk about any French witches, all right? Let's not talk about my people right now. Thank you.
Okay, so if we think English witches, wait, did
any of you roll better than a botch?
Yeah, I'm like, wait, that's what I mean. Like, did Henri rolled the worst, right?
Yes, which is why he thinks something completely wrong.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, wait, why did he tell us what to do?
Right, but you guys don't necessarily know how badly he rolled. Audrey's just like, it's English witches,
right?
Maybe because he's French.
Yeah, French guy.
I'm honest. I'm already gonna say he's just batshit crazy because he's not English. It's just witches. It might not be English witches. It could be French witches.
And witches are
Scandinavian
right?
witches.
Like we would know witches exist.
Yeah, definitely. There's tons of people in this world who have magic of various types.
Is there a witch on the island?
You could go looking for one.
Because I feel like I've been there a little bit. But yeah, I think that maybe if we think magic is afoot, maybe we seek out somebody who's doing magic. Hey, Dina, you live here for the longest of all the longest. Is there a witch on the island?
I guess it depends on what you think is a witch. I could possibly introduce you to my Faerie.
What the hell's a Faerie?
Werewolf witch.
Did you just said a witch? How don't you know what a witch is if you know what a witch is?
What are you talking about?
No one.
She might introduce.
All right, so
important.
My people have jobs depending on what part of the month we were born in. Right?
This sounds odd, but I'm curious.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
something like that.
if you're born at a particular time of the month, your job is talking to spirits.
Oh. Alright, we could talk to her. She might know something.
All right then.
Is there any way that we can tell, like that this is the type of magic that we're dealing with?
I have no idea.
Are these the drones we're
Like,
Is it possible?
I understand every single word coming out of each and every one of your mouths. I have no idea what you're trying to say.
Oh. Like, I just don't. I'm new to World of Darkness altogether, Changeling. I don't understand witches in this world at all. So I'm like, death, witches, speakers, maybe? Is this what we're looking for?
Yeah, no, and that's fine because your character would understand changeling magic very, very well. Not necessarily what other people do.
Is it possible that I could use my grimory and my intelligence to try to speak to them in some type of, like, let's say, like raw native language to try to get in touch with the witches?
So, who are you trying to talk to?
Well, this witch that just came all up in front of us.
No.
No,
there's no witch in front of you.
No, we are talking to Dina, who will take us to the witch. Is this correct, Dina?
I thought, oh my god, when I think there was a witch that came to us while Dina was talking. Sorry, my bad. I'm so sorry.
Okay, no, Dina is offering to introduce you to someone she knows who does something kind of like witchcraft.
That's what it was. I thought she was literally introducing us right there. Sorry.
No, you guys are still on the ship trying to figure out what to do. And as you are having this discussion, maybe you glance over to the island. It looks like there's some kind of chaos going on.
Let's just go. We're done. We're going.
Yeah, we're going. All
right. Get us somewhere else.
All right, Oniva. I will, as a liberated man, I suppose, which, by the way, this puts me in an interesting position. Because I am a naval officer, and you guys are pirates.
Well, before, like what I was saying before, technically, I freed you because you're going to be on the.
Just glamour his ass again, damn.
Oh well, no, I don't even need to.
Just glamour his ass.
I don't need to. You gotta understand. He just said it himself. He's a naval man, so he understands the rank of command. I'm the goddamn captain. So you have to follow my command.
I have now retrieved my magic sword and pistol.
Oh god damn it! What is going on?
I will attempt to glamour him with my be like, it's okay, I surrender. If you could please just take.
I have it. No. Hold on. I'm not going to shoot you immediately. But for now, just so that we are all squared away and I'm not doing anything I should not be, you are now my prisoners, who I keep on a very loose leash. How about that?
I think
there is no change in our dynamic, just by title.
He's not talking to me, is he?
I am talking to all of you.
So I totally agree, Henri. I think that is so fair. The one thing I do have to tell you, if you could come in, I have to whisper about Dina, what she likes as a prisoner.
I am many things. I'm not stupid.
Are you not? I thought you were.
No, he's not. Like his mental skills are his second thing. It's his social that's the hardest.
Well, but I'm going to tell you how Dina likes to be treated. I can roll for it. You want to roll for
it? Yeah, come on, Storyteller.
I'm not... Oh, mon Dieu. Listen, I'm not a fool. I know what you are trying to do.
What am I trying to do?
You are trying to use your magic.
My magic?
Yes, your you are frustrating me. Let's go to shore.
Oh, well, keep your guard up.
At any
It-
point, in the relatively near future, Prim, you may make a dexterity subterfuge versus Henri's perception alertness.
That's well, that's actually a 6 dice pool. That's not bad.
Is it possible?
Let's roll it.
You want? She said in the future. We'll get on the boat. Well, you won't know when it's coming, boy.
Well, I'll have to know so I can roll the dice.
That's the worst part about it. Sure, we can do it. You want to do it right now?
Sure, fuck it. Let's go.
Do you want us to do it right now or in the near future?
All right. That's 3 successes.
Okay. Dexterity plus what?
Subterfuge, because I assume you're sneakily trying to just like put your hand on him.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna put my lips on him.
Either or.
Both work.
Out of my way.
Oh, Primrose, you better put them lips on her.
On her?
Him.
I mean, you could try making out with Dina.
I got 3.
Okay.
Oh, it's a tie. And you
Um,
know what? The tie goes to the
So,
defender. That's
yeah,
Primrose.
ties
There
go
you
to the defender, who in this case is Henri.
No, it's Primrose. It's Primrose.
No, Primrose is the aggressor. She is trying to do something. Henri does
Listen,
not want that to happen.
I will roll for it, Rachel.
Wait, no, that.
You don't want to kiss? Come on, Henri.
Yeah, kiss this, kiss.
Yeah, so you see Prim just sort of like go for it, try and like kiss your cheek, and you just manage to like, whoa!
Hold the phone.
You could be character.
I'm a married man.
Oh, I am so sorry. I did not see the ring, and you're just so attractive. It's hard for me.
I'm just gonna like squint, just like, what the fuck are you doing?
No,
We
storyteller.
can proceed to the boat.
Yeah, let's go to the boat.
Hey, storyteller.
Yes.
Is it possible that I can use my charisma plus intelligence to try to outwit and use Henri's just his French wit and his my history on him to try to convince him to just be more light on us and more whimsical with us and not try to put us as his prisoner because we're going to have to kick his ass. You see what I'm saying?
Rachel.
Did I not make myself clear that
Yeah.
I am not arresting you physically right now? Just in title alone. In case we
Well,
are
you-
asked any questions.
And I'm your captain in everything alone.
You are
You
a
know what?
pirate, not a captain.
And you're a freed prisoner by
I
me.
am a naval officer.
You are nothing because you are a prisoner. Because I remember, if a naval officer's ever in prison,
Could you
that
tell me what
naval
were the
officer
words you said?
destroys.
What were the last words you said to me before this conversation? What
Hey,
were the last
Frenchman?
words you said?
Frenchmen are idiots.
No, that I was no longer a prisoner.
Exactly. So that means that you no longer have a rank. So
No.
you'll be happy to be on this ship.
I don't think that's how it works. I think that now that I'm no longer...
That is absolutely how it works. If a naval officer gets I know it. Rachel, shut up! Damn it, Rachel! Why did I realize that? But yet
He
again,
still has his rank in the French Navy.
yeah,
no one's
like-
taking
but
that
yet
away
again,
from him.
the French Navy has no authority here.
Yeah,
That
but
is a
it's
line
fucking
of
neither do
reasoning
you,
you
buddy.
can
You're a
take.
pirate.
It's my ship. You wanna get drugged behind the boat, my friend? Because there's no planks up in here.
my proposal.
No,
Is
no,
that-
no. Rob's argument is good.
Yes.
He is the captain.
Exactly.
He is a captain. He has complete control over the ship you are now on.
This is true. He is a pirate.
And
so
and you being a
my
naval
proposal
officer, you
is that
understand
my
rank.
proposal is meant to avoid violence right now.
Okay.
Nothing changes except in title.
I look at
You are
Henri,
still
I'm
the
like,
captain.
Henri, if you pull any shit, we gonna have problems.
Jesus Christ, don't worry.
Oh,
Oh dear.
I think
Prim.
we are rowing to shore.
Okay.
On shore!
As you come to this, I'm sorry.
I said, Tori wants to get the game going.
No, I mean this is great. I enjoy this.
Oh, the fighting. Oh, the
Anyway, so as you sort of come to this accord, and as you start rowing to shore, Henri, you feel this especially because of your nature as a troll.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest of you also feel this. Um, the dreaming is sort of paying attention to the agreement that you've just made. It's not to the degree of an oath, but you know, someone's watching.
The prisoner stuff?
No, the dreaming. Yeah. So the dreaming is sort of like, oh, this is how they're organizing themselves. Okay.
Yeah, because they like my shot, that's why.
Disgusting.
So as
My
you are
shot?
as you are rowing back to shore, you hear a splash coming from Captain Sarah's ship. You look over. There is a very battered Dante.
Ooh.
Who's now trying to swim for shore.
We'll see him again.
Perhaps we should pick him up.
Yeah, I could send Noel and able to get him in the smaller rescue ship.
He wasn't very friendly. And we don't have a lot of room.
Well, I think
How
he'll be
far away
more-
is he?
Maybe about a 10-minute row.
A 10-minute
Like,
row?
in terms
Oh.
of yards, though. I'm doing some math in my head here.
Dude, it's
I-
10 minutes, bro. It's
I
like
am
a 10-minute bike ride.
okay. I'm
Are
really
you-
bad at distances, especially over water.
Okay, is this... If I... Like,
A minute
could he
bike
be
ride.
hit with a well-aimed pistol shot?
Oh my god.
Sure.
I'll just take my pistol out and just look at the others. I'm like, should I end this now, or should we honor the captain's wishes? Or the former captain's wishes?
I would think honor the former, but again, you were kind of a dick to me, so don't listen to me.
Look at you.
Yeah, I'm gonna
look
I'm gonna sight in my pistol, aim it at him, think for a sec, and
Henri.
then lift
But
it up
wait.
and put it back in its holster.
Wait, Henri.
He's not worth a bullet right now.
Henri, do you think that son of a bitch could drown or not?
I have no idea. But if he does, he does. If he drowns, he drowns. If he makes it, he makes it.
Then take the shot. Then take the shot. Don't worry about it.
I'd
Take the
rather
shot.
not.
Why not?
It looks like he knows how to swim.
Yeah.
He is pretty beaten up, but he'll probably make it to shore on his own power.
Hello,
Holy
Englishman!
shit.
I'm gonna yell out to him.
Okay, he'll stop and start dog paddling.
Would you like
I'm
to
gonna-
come on our boat?
I'm gonna send Abel and Noel to go get him in a rescue ship.
So he's
We're on a rescue ship, right? We're going
No, we're on our battleship.
I thought we were on a boat
No,
rowing to shore.
yeah. So
shore.
as I understand it,
Oh,
you
we're going
guys
to
took a
shore.
rowboat
Yeah.
to shore.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm
Uh,
a step behind.
so he looks and he's like, I would rather drown than be rescued by you degenerates, and he starts swimming back to shore.
Très bien,
Sounds
ça
good.
marche.
Bye.
Au revoir.
Don't care. See you later. We'll probably kill you again in the future.
Probably. All right. So you do manage to get to shore ahead of him because you have a boat and he's just got his very bruised arms. So as you reach shore, it looks like whatever's happening has caused the changelings to start going into a panic. Everyone else is like, "Huh? What's going on?" Yeah, the other changelings are freaking out over something.
I knew some of them. I forget their names, but is one of them that I knew around?
Sure.
Probably like, I know they hated me because I'm another sheep, but like, what's going on?
Yeah, you managed to buttonhole a random, let's say it's a Pisky, and so he just sort of like sobs out, the balefire went out.
Do we know what that
Yes. Okay. So I'm sorry.
is? I'm like, uh-oh.
So balefire is an actual magical fire that forms the core of every freehold. And so, if you are low on glamour, you can restore some of your glamour by standing next to the balefire. And it, like, how like real fire keeps you warm, the balefire, like, it warms your soul by giving you glamour. It's a little dangerous to stay next to it for too long. But it is sort of the thing that defines a freehold. The fact that it has gone out is bad.
So
You've never actually heard of this happening.
So this is basically Wi-Fi then.
Yeah, okay.
But okay.
Use a reference, you'll understand.
I think that what we felt is obviously being felt all across everything. Maybe we need to get to this witch faster than we thought. Gina, where is she?
What do you think happened to the balefire, to the fire? Was it put out by someone? Is that possible, or?
Neil, it's like, no, it just, there was that wave and it just went out.
Whatever we felt obviously is felt on all levels.
I agree. We all feel it.
Yeah, so, Prim, it does occur to you, you could try asking the werewolf witch that Dina will take you to, but she probably won't know much about changeling magic. Because there are like a couple other werewolves like hanging around, and they're like, "What's the problem? Can't you just relight it?"
Okay.
Yeah, so they are obviously not understanding the full scope of the problem.
So what is there a way for us to understand what kind of magic we need to seek out? Because we knew it was magic from our perception roll.
Yeah. Pretty much you would have to seek out the magic of the dreaming.
I would think that some changeling would know where it is. Possibly the freehold leader?
Yeah, so, as you say that, Lady Alariel storms out. She is obviously very stressed out because the thing that defines her power is now gone. And so she points to you, Prim, and says, this is all your fault.
Oh, shit.
Me?
Yes.
Oh.
Wow.
And so she is just shrieking, if you had given up that dross, we could have used that to keep the balefire going. It's your selfishness that caused this.
Oh mon dieu.
Ooh.
Oh.
But wait.
I would think that it's possibly your poor leadership, but I would be fine trying to fix it.
Oh, shit. Primrose with a comeback.
Yeah, so she just says, how dare you? Yes, this is your job. You should fix it.
All right. Point me into the direction of the dreaming.
So the dreaming is all around you. It's sort of so you know how like you've got your fairy personality that only other fairies can see. That's technically part of the dreaming. So the dreaming is everywhere. It's everywhere.
The balefire.
Because I remember we went in Wells to a place that had a high concentration to where we got to enter it. So that's what I'm looking for.
So yes. So I'm sorry. So what you're looking for is something called a trod.
Okay.
And so yeah, so it's a place where the dreaming is more easily accessible. And so yeah. So Alariel says that you know where the trod is. It's in the jungle.
Ooh.
She points to the interior of the island.
Dina,
Would you-
perhaps you could escort us into this jungle, as I know it is quite rife with werewolves, so we could
Wait,
use your
hold
help.
on. Wait,
I was thinking that yes, you should send at least some guards with us to ensure that we do your bidding correctly.
wait, hold on. You're talking about this Bayfire needs dross. Everybody in the party, Prim, you destroyed your jewelry to create your dross. Henri, you did that too. I never did. Do I have enough jewelry and dross to actually avoid the Balefire so we don't have to go into the jungle? So we can go after the witch?
Now that the balefire has been extinguished, you do not.
Oh, damn,
witch-
that's right.
The witch
Yeah,
was for the
so-
reason why we're going to go find
Yeah,
this.
so think of the balefire as like an actual fire. So it's a lot of work to get a fire going. If it gets low, no matter how low, you can easily add more wood. But if it goes out completely, you've got to set it, like build it up from scratch again.
So I guess we need to light this Balefire with some witch bones.
With some witch bones?
What?
I'm
No,
just trying to be tough. I'm trying to be tough.
Don't listen. Let's go find the trough. We asked Lady Ilariel, right? Ilariel?
Yes. So Lady Ilariel says, I'm sorry?
To provide guards. If she wants us to do her bidding correctly, she should probably provide some sort of guards.
I said this is your problem to solve. I have issues enough already, and she just storms off.
So obviously the balefire is not important.
Wait, can I run after her? Can I run after her and use my charisma to try to charm her into giving us some guards? Because
Sure, you can try.
yeah.
All right, so that would be either charisma or manipulation plus, let's see, politics, because you're trying to get resources from her.
Where's my politics? Oh, all right. So that'll be 5. All right, cool. Come on. And you know why this is gonna work? Because what's it called? Because Primrose is gangster, and we're gonna get this done. That's why. And
All right, well,
Henri's gonna kick some ass.
She's gonna make her own roll
One.
to resist.
Ooh! Oh my God! Oh.
And she
I like
is
it.
not
Look at
actually
that, look
going
at
to
that.
do well.
2 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm gonna re-roll these. Na-na-na-na-na. Oh my God! I got it! But I have a botch. But I'm gonna re-roll that one again.
A botch cancels that out.
Well, but you get to re-roll
Fine.
tens and then apply the ones.
1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's 4 or 5. I forgot. I think
Okay.
it's.
Well, I mean that beats her 3 successes.
Yeah, what? You're charmed. Give us some resources.
Yeah, so she says, "Oh, fine. You, and you go with them."
There you go. Prim, Henri. We got the manpower that we needed.
Très bien.
Dina can't come with us, correct? Because it's the dreaming, obviously.
No, I mean you've brought other non-changelings into the dreaming before.
This would be interesting. I am.
Okay, then Dina should come. If you'd like to have a treat about what happened with us on the boat, you should come. It'll be fun.
Sure, why not?
All right.
Interesting.
Into the jungle. I feel like it's Jumanji drums are playing.
One day I'll figure out how to play sound via Zoom.
Yeah, you probably have to like put a speaker in behind you or something like that.
Yeah, so you reach okay, so as you're walking in the jungle, people tell a lot of stories about the jungle because it's mysterious and it's dangerous, and not a lot of people live there, so they don't actually know what it's like. And so because you are changelings, because you are so attuned to the world of the dreaming, you can sort of sense this. just sort of like the weight of how people think about jungles. It's sort of like the mystery and the romance. Um, and so it makes sense why there would be a trod in the middle of a jungle. And so, there's parrots, there's a couple, just big ass snakes hanging from tree branches, but they don't bother you. Uh, and so the trees get closer together, and then they open up into this waterfall, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's probably one of the prettiest things you've ever seen. And this is the trod. So, um, as you understand it, the gateway into the dreaming is behind the waterfall.
Going through it.
Well, we shouldn't be chasing waterfalls.
Hopefully, it's not super rough.
Thank you, Rachel, for giggling at that.
Okay.
How big is this waterfall? It's like a
So,
right?
those of you who can remember Wales, you sort of remember what it was like entering the dreaming the first time, where you walked into a cave and the cave just sort of transitioned into the dreaming. And so there is a cave behind this waterfall. It is kind of a shallow cave, but you walk into it, and you keep walking, and you keep walking.
We're going spelunking.
Nothing happens.
Oh. Do we need to charge the battery?
So you reach this part where sort of the cave narrows to about maybe 2 feet, and you can see a tunnel leading farther into the island somewhere, but you're still in the waking world.
Don't like it. I mean, I'm not as big as you guys, I think, so I would keep trying to go.
I couldn't do anything, yeah? Is it possible to, like, break all the way through?
You would probably need a lot of gunpowder to open the little hole.
Yeah.
Or, you could just be Henri and be a troll.
Or a troll. Exactly, I was like, or be a troll. Alright, Henri, use some of the muscles you got.
Like to open the fucking rock?
No, to break through it, man.
Sure, yeah, I'll try. Let's see it. What do I roll?
So
a badass roll. That's what you roll.
Yeah, you could try punching it a little bit.
Strength brawl?
Yeah, strength brawl.
Oh, that's probably the best thing on
That's
Rehab.
5 successes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So
did the wall get?
So you troll punch this rock wall. You scrape up your knuckles a little bit. Send some of the rock flying, and like as you do this, you can sense there's no dreaming beyond.
My friends, we have a problem.
What?
The dreaming is not here. It's gone. It's gone.
Going on.
That's not possible. The troll is always here. This is where the troll is.
It's not. It's. Give it a shot. It's gone.
I'm going in. I'm trying. I'm going as far as I can go.
Yeah. Yeah, you are smaller, and so you sort of manage to like wiggle down. And same thing, like you get, maybe 5 or 6 feet down, and same thing, like there's nothing. Like this is all mundane.
Try not to freak out. I'm freaking out. Is there anything we should roll to figure out why it's like this?
No, I will give this to you. You have heard of Trods going dead before. Usually in places where banality has sort of swept in.
Oh, fuck, man.
Hence werewolves and all the other stuff. Is that banality?
No, the werewolves are not necessarily banal because they're still sort of part of they're part of myth and they're part of legend. Banality is more what the Dantean brings. So like glamour is supposed to be the essence of inspiration, of what's possible, of what could be. So it's creativity and it's hope and it's believing that there's a better world. Uh, Banality is more collapsing probability. Like this is how the world is, and it is not different from that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So banality is a lack of belief.
All right. Oh,
This isn't good.
This is
we
not
need to
good
go
at all.
back to.
No,
We need to go back to where we started right now. And
No,
we need to gather ourselves.
we need to get out of here.
Yeah.
If the trough is gone, why are we here as changelings?
Yeah, let's double back and just let's go back to Freehold and see what's going on.
Do we know where the next trough is?
Sure, you've heard rumors. Prim, you would especially know just by virtue of being super old. You know where a lot of trods are.
Where's the closest one that I know of?
Oh, let's see. You are in Port Royal. So you definitely know where there are some trods in Constantinople, though they're very far away. You definitely know where some English trods are. Uh, you know where there are some trods on the mainland. So let's see. Cuba is not far away. Florida is pretty close by. Uh, if you wanted to go south, there are some really beautiful trods in South America.
I want to go to the closest. I'm very nervous.
Okay.
Perhaps we should have a word with the freehold leader first.
Yeah, it is definitely a sailing trip to get to the next trods.
I mean, if you really want to talk to her, you can, but I would think that her leadership is why this has happened. As a she. If you have loyalty to her, sure, Henri, you may go and talk to her first.
I have no loyalty to her, so
The three who have come with us, your trough is dead. Good luck. Let's go.
And you just see them like they get pale and they look terrified. And you can sort of overhear them talking to each other, like, the trot is gone? Is that true? It must be. I didn't feel anything. What does that mean? I don't know. Maybe she is right. Maybe Lady Ilariel is just awful. What should we do about that? I don't know. So
You can come with us.
where are you going?
We're going to find another troll. One that is not broken. One that will lead us to the dreaming to solve our problems.
Yes, of course. But they still look pretty worried.
Is there anyone in the freehold that you think we should bring with us? That deserves to go?
So they sort of like talk back and forth between each other, and they're like, "Oh no, it's up to you. I mean, so many people are still loyal to Lady Ilariel. I don't know how many of them would abandon her, but oh goodness, if the Trot is dead, could we even stay here? The Trot's dead. The Balefire's out. This is really bad."
Yes. You either die here or come with us.
And so they look to Guy, like, is that okay, Captain?
Allah. As long as you watch yourselves.
I'm sorry?
So that allow it as long as you watch yourselves.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, so you reach the port with 3 maybe new enlistees. If you want these guys to show up later, you're gonna have to buy them as allies.
But hey, what
are
is it going to
they?
be? What are
I mean, they're your allies if you decide to purchase them, so you get to define them.
Cool. Okay. Awesome.
So how many dots for? So if I get one more dot of ally, how many of them will I get out of the 3? One for 3? Yeah.
So here's what I'll say: is that you can take as many as you would like. The number of dots you spend indicates how effective they are.
Fair enough. All right. So my allies are gonna be gangsta.
Okay, so you make it back to the settlement. Lady Ilario, you see her talking to Captain Franco again. They both look up. They both glare at you. Captain Franco stalks off. Dina calls out, "Love you too, Dad." And then Lady Ilario is just, "What are you doing back so quickly?"
Your troth is dead.
That's not possible. You're lying.
Yeah, it's as dry as your sense of humor.
Yeah,
we have no reason to lie.
Yeah, and so the 3 people that you brought with you were like, "No, we sensed it. It's gone. There's no trot anywhere." And so they say this out loud, and all the changelings who are already panicking over the balefire going out, now start panicking that the trot is gone. Because there's no way to enter the dreaming without it. And so it's pretty much just, they've been cut off from half their culture.
Mm-hmm.
What is the second closest?
Second closest trot?
Yes.
So you could, if you want, go south, across the Caribbean, to South America. There are a couple trods there. Cuba is north. That's a little closer. You could go there. Florida is also a little farther.
Florida. Sorry. Think about bathstone zombies.
So, Prim would like to share her knowledge. I don't know if I have to use sovereign or naming or whatnot to allow the changelings to know where another place to take refuge is.
Yeah, you don't have to make any rules. This is just things you know, by virtue of being a changeling who's been around for a while.
I just want them to also trust me and do as I say.
Yeah, so you're like, hey, there are these other 3 trots. They're kind of far away, but they're there. And so a couple other people were like, oh yeah, I saw a trot in New Orleans once. I saw a trot in Mexico once. And so as people start talking about like, oh, should we leave the island? You can see Lady Ilario her face just darkens with rage because her subjects are talking about leaving. And she just screams at you, how dare you?
How dare I try to save the changeling race. You are that selfish that you would kill them in order to keep them here on a trothless island?
Get off my island and don't come back until you have a balefire.
Sounds good. Thanks.
Can I try to calm Lady Ilario down? I get that this is a big bad moment for everybody involved.
Yeah.
I'm not good at calming people down. I'm bad at it.
give me a manipulation plus empathy.
That's one. That's one. The fuck. Oh. That's an 8. That's an 8.
Okay.
Wow.
That's a single success.
All right. So you do manage to get her calmed down a little bit. She's like, so like pretty much whatever the early Renaissance version of breathing into a paper bag is. I
Breathing into a burlap sack of dead carcasses.
Breathing into a burlap sack. I love it.
Just
and
say.
so she says, I stand by what I said, but you don't have to leave immediately. You can make preparations if you need to.
I would hope that you also leave. This island probably isn't good for anyone.
This is my freehold, and I will restore it.
To each its own.
It is your prerogative.
Please.
So give me a perception alertness check.
Who?
Okay, I'm not
everybody.
terrible at this.
Perception alertness is 3. Alertness and perception is 3.
Never mind, that is a total of 1 success, thanks to a few ones.
Oh no.
That's just, 1 botch.
I've
That's
got one,
2. So and I have
I don't have like any.
10. So I gotta reroll that. So that's 2 minus the botch. That's 1.
Okay, so you all got 1 success?
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
that's rough.
No. I mean, all you really need is 1 success.
Oh, thank you, Storyteller.
Yeah, anything that's not an opposed roll, you usually just need 1 success. So, as Lady Ilariel sort of makes her declaration, this is my freehold and I'm not leaving, you see Captain Franco look up with a quizzical expression on his face. Like, that's not how he understands it. And then he just sort of like shrugs and starts talking to his crew again.
I'm gonna just look over to Dina and be like, what was that about? She said it was her freehold, and he had this look on his face. He was confused, but then not puzzled.
I have no idea. I mean, maybe he was gonna take her somewhere.
Perhaps.
I'm thinking he doesn't feel that she controls shit.
Yes, that is the feeling I get as well.
Right, he's been pretty respectful of her rulership over your kind.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean, our kind?
I mean,
perhaps we should have a word with him.
Weirdos. What?
Well, you seem a little weird yourself, Tug. It's a black pot in the kettle black, isn't it?
I've never claimed to be normal.
Perhaps we should. Perhaps we should go and speak with your father, Dina. Figure out what's going on.
So, you can try, but you kicked his tail like not more than a few hours ago. So I don't think he's gonna be in the most receptive mood right now.
Just got cut off from the dreaming all here, and I'm pretty freaked out. I want to go to the closest place to attempt to get to the dreaming.
Alright, then we shall go to Cuba.
Oh, well, yeah, all right. We're going to Cuba because it's not communist now. All right.
No, this is Renaissance Cuba. There's like 2 trading outposts.
I'm literally joking, and everybody's like, "What?"
Okay.
Making sure you've been a little confused this game, Rob.
No. I'm back on track.
I mean, I suppose Cuba is communist based on like Marxist philosophy of like pre-industrial tribal communities being communist. But that's like splitting hairs, I think.
You know what, Storyteller, I'll take it. I'll roll with that one. All right.
All right. So,
Alright.
I assume you make all the normal and necessary preparations to sail to Cuba. It's not that far away. You do have to sail around the rest of the island, but you could probably get there in maybe about a week.
And we're joining with the finest of figs and drinking the best of wine and rum.
Yeah, you take on some fresh water, some fresh hardtack. That's a joke. There's no such thing as fresh hardtack.
What's hardtack?
It's awful sailor's bread.
Well, you know, we've got some money, so you know, we're bringing some decent bread, and we're bringing lemon to fight scurvy.
Okay.
We gotta fight that scurvy.
Okay, so, you do arrive, a week later. Memo?
What? What was that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said something.
No.
Okay, so, you managed to land at Havana, which is, currently, coastal settlement / fort. It's definitely a lot more well developed than where you just came from. So here's the question, Captain. What flag are you going to be flying?
Oh. Shit.
So here's the thing: is that this is so you are leaving Port Royal, which is pretty much run by pirates, so they don't care who you are. But
we are coming in with a Spanish flag.
Okay.
Should we have checked?
Oh no! Well, the thing is that I'm a privateer turned into a pirate here, a buccaneer. So I know how when I travel, I always have to come with the multiple flags because wherever we're selling into port.
Like, are you sure, or is there a check you should make?
Oh well, I would assume that Cuba was occupied by the Spain.
I cannot. I will let you make intelligence plus politics if you like.
God dang it! Thanks.
Why not do it? Don't just say Spanish without checking.
Well, I would assume because they speak Spanish, but all right. All right, you said politics, but what?
Intelligence.
All right, that's $5. Dang, I'll go in. Come on, no whammy. Come on. All right, got a 10. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at that. Not too good. Oh my goodness. But I do have a bot, so I'll take that one out. So that's going to be 3 successes, and then we roll these 2. So that's 3 successes.
Okay. Yeah. So Havana is a Spanish city. It's currently controlled by Spain. So you could wave a Spanish flag, and be accepted. But do you speak Spanish?
Fucking God.
So if you try and fly a Spanish flag and nobody on your crew speaks Spanish, that's going to draw suspicion.
How can I know if I speak Spanish? What do I need to roll?
So it's not a roll. It is dots that you would put on your sheet.
For Spanish, for language?
Oh, wow. Okay, so they don't have linguistics in C20. It would have to be academics. Alternatively, you could fly a French flag, which I'm sure Henri would appreciate. If you can bring yourself to do it, you could also fly the Union Jack.
I have 2 in academics.
I got 1. Can we combine our academics?
I have 2 in academics. I could roll. Maybe. I don't speak Spanish.
I mean, French.
Okay.
We do speak French.
Why not?
My best chance would be hiding my accent well enough that they don't shoot me on sight.
I could listen as a good captain. I know our best weapon is if we need to fly under that Frenchy flag, we can. You know, if we need to be all froggy
Yeah.
and just intercept. Ooh.
What you could also do is fly a random flag and be like, we're from some random country you've never heard of. That's risky, but it's better than
We're from
coming in as pirates.
south, north,
Hyper X.
Calradia. I don't know.
We can
Hell,
nobody comes from the north, right?
All right.
Yeah, you could totally be like, yeah, we're from Finland. What?
Yes, this is a Finnish accent. I don't know what you're talking about. It is not French, it's Finnish. Have you never been to Finland?
I feel that the Cubans would have encountered some type of French. I think being possible to
this
fly
is a
under
problem.
the
They
French
encounter
flag.
the French. That's why I'm in danger.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that is true. That's so true. Oh shit. Yeah, we could literally we could just be our own country. I guess. Yeah.
Or we do the Spanish flag
Yeah.
and just go with it.
So you could technically fly the flag of a different country because even though there are national rivalries, no one is at war with anyone right now, and so you could still trade, especially in places like Havana that pretty much depend on international trade.
It's a trading post, yeah. All right.
Let's do the safest one. What is the safest option?
Flying under our own banner.
Trying to go and do our own shit.
Yeah, so the safest option would be flying a flag of a country whose language you speak.
French. Then if they like French more than England, because everybody likes everybody.
Yeah, but the thing is that they fought with the French, and they're gonna have some shit with the French.
But they like them more than the English, correct?
I mean, so whether you fly French or English flags, like you might get a little bit of ribbing, but again, like Spain is not at war with anyone right now.
That's true.
So,
all right then.
Yeah, and merchant marines being like, we're a bunch of French people, we're here to trade. What you got?
All right. And on top of that, I assume because of the tier of academics that Primrose has, she could learn at least conversational French.
Yeah, with Henri there to teach her, you can pick it up pretty quickly.
They were going under the French flag then.
All right, everybody's learning French.
Okay.
Oui.
First, we will start with ER verbs and how to conjugate them.
Je mange, je suis. Je suis là, je vis. That's not Spanish. That's French we're speaking.
Okay.
Oh man, I'm that old that I'm the only person that understands that reference from the commercial.
What was the reference?
Je suis. Je mange, je suis. Je suis là, je vis. That's not French. Spanish they're speaking. They're speaking French. Oh my gosh. I hit hooked on phonics. A B C D E F G. Nobody remembers the commercial. Oh my god, I'm that old. Oh my fucking god.
You are
continue the story. Oh my gosh, I feel.
I never used hooked on phonics as a kid.
I never did either. The commercials, Rachel.
I didn't watch a lot of TV as a kid.
Okay, no.
But my mom was convinced TV was evil. I got like an hour a week.
Oh shit! Damn.
I ended up reading a lot. It's fine.
Hey, that's why you're a fantastic storyteller.
Oh, thank you. I try. Okay, so you sail into Havana under a French flag. Again, people were like, "Oh, it's the frogs here. We've got a plague of frogs," but it's just teasing, so no one's trying to shoot you.
Parfait.
I'm not offended.
I'm actually snickering under my breath every time somebody's making fun of French. They're so right.
Are we able to identify the changeling freehold here?
Yeah. So, you go through customs. since we're getting pretty close to the end of the game session, I'm not gonna make you guys roll anything. So yeah, you uh, roll around Havana. Seems like people are mostly mortal. But once you get to it is the San Jose Artisan Market. That's when you pick out. Oh, what should you do? Let's make it a boggin.
Yeah.
Yeah, you find
Hey.
a boggin selling just pretty much like home goods, things
Is
you
this
use to
night?
decorate your house.
Is
TJ
this?
Maxx is home
Is
goods?
this? Yes, so stop it. No, stop.
Yes.
Oh, is this Boggin's name Javier?
If you want it to be Javier, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. You
Hello,
encounter.
Javier.
You encounter a boggin named Javier.
Hello. Hello, Javier. Apparently, you have some home goods.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Look at these wonderful rugs that I have woven for you. They are gorgeous, are they not? Yes, so beautiful. Surely you want them.
Wait.
Yes.
Talk to the lady.
Javier, I'm going to need you to take me to your leader.
Oh, and he just gives this very flourish bow to you. Yes, of course, Lady She. It would be my honor. Uh, 1 minute. Let me get my son. And so he calls for his son, who looks mortal as far as you can tell. And says, I must go take care of some business. Watch the shop while I'm gone. And so he says, what brings you to Havana?
We are seeking to view the dreaming in a different way, in a different island.
Ah, that is a good plan, I suppose. And so he brings you deeper into the artisans market, where you see it is a spice merchant. And inside there are people just lounging around, not doing anything, and you can tell it's a freehold because everybody's a changeling. And so Javier brings you deeper in, and he talks to another boggin. Like we have visitors from. I'm sorry, where did you say you were from?
Port Royal.
Yes. Port Royal.
Like France? I don't know.
Yeah. And so this other boggin is like, oh yes, please be comfortable. I'll be right with you. So you're offered some refreshment. It's basic stuff. It's a little bit of wine, a little bit of rum, some of the fresh fruit from the island. So yeah, is there anything that anyone would like to do right now as you're waiting to be received?
So no one seems to be freaking the fuck out, right?
No one's panicking the way that they were at Port Royal.
Well, that's good.
Should we aware them, guys, that what has happened?
Perhaps we should ask them to show us their trod, and then we can inform them depending on the result. Perhaps we are just having a weird temporal phenomena, and it is not our problem. Well, it is not everybody's problem, just our problem.
I'll have to go out of character. I
Yeah.
feel like Henri is relatively young in this sense of understanding the changeling because he awakens every time and he has not really awakened to his true troll self, right?
Well, so Henri knows he's a changeling and he knows he's a troll. He just does not remember most things that happened in his past lives.
Okay, so he understands most changelings. So
Yes.
doesn't really understand that we were his friends in the past.
Mm-hmm.
That's correct.
Okay, all right then. Okay. Just wondering, I'm like, does he understand what's going on right now?
Yes, Henri would definitely understand what is going on.
Okay. I mean, it's definitely very odd. This has never happened in all my lives, which is one for a long time.
All right,
Okay.
then we shall wait.
All right. And so after about another 30 minutes, someone else comes by and says, yes, please, if you will follow me. And so you are led deeper into the spice market. And you can sort of recognize the dreaming around you. And you sort of remember, like, oh, yeah, this is what a freehold feels like. That's amazing. And so you're led into what's a hearth. And so what you see is this very refined Spanish nobleman. He's got like the sharp little goatee and the curly little mustache, and like it looks like he spends an hour on his hair every day, wearing just really rich, elegant clothes. And he's got his feet up, so he's sitting in this really nice wingback chair, has his feet up, like sort of doing the the decadent nobleman lean.
Mm-hmm.
And he's doing this right in front of the balefire, which you can tell it's there, it's burning. You don't know if it's smaller or bigger than it used to be, but it's there.
Très bien.
And he says, guests, come in, come in. Stand by my balefire, if you please.
A quick question. Did you feel something happen recently in the past few days?
I have felt quite a few things over the past few days.
Weeks.
That's usually not a
Weeks,
question I get from
pardon.
a troll, though.
We had, at Port Royal, we had an incident. The balefire has gone out and our Trod has vanished.
So you say that the balefire's gone up, the Trod's vanished. You see, like, his face just fall, but he immediately, like, puts politician face back on. Like, oh, that's tragic. Fortunately, we have suffered no similar turns of fortune here in Havana. And everybody give me a perception. Perception empathy.
It doesn't take... look, my perception empathy isn't good. I know this guy's full of shit.
Damn, I have one.
That's one success out of 2 dice because I don't have any empathy. 3 perception.
Oh, snap. I had 1 die, but I got 2 successes because I got a 10.
Nice. It's always nice when that happens.
That's pretty sweet.
Rob, you're muted.
That's 3 successes.
Okay. Yeah. So Henri, yeah, you can tell this guy's probably full of shit.
Full of
Prim.
caca.
Yeah, he's definitely covering up something. Rob, because you got 3 successes.
Oh,
You can tell that he is completely unwilling to leave the balefire. And so balefire continuously generate glamour. And so it's almost like this is his dialysis machine. He can't just get up and walk away.
Is it possible to use my wits and manipulation to convince him to walk away so we can possibly take it?
So the you can't really do that.
Okay, that's a no.
Yeah,
Thank you for saying it politely.
Yeah, so think of this as a hearth fire. So you can't really steal a fire.
You can try, it just won't go very well.
Right.
Also, it's more intriguing that it's like a dialysis machine. So tell us. We don't
So
know.
can we plug ourselves in then and get some?
My question
Yes,
is,
glamour?
Yes, if you hang out here for an hour, you get a glamour back.
all right, then we shall
What?
chat with him.
Oh yeah, we'll
But
just be buddy
perhaps-
buddy with him. Drink some wine.
I sense that there is something you are not telling us.
I don't know what you mean.
I think you
We're
do.
doing quite well for ourselves here.
There is something wrong. Please, for your sake and our own, you have nothing to fear by telling us the truth. We are just as confused and frightened as you are.
Talk to us.
I'm
You
sorry.
tell us.
I am not in the habit of being answerable to commoners.
Commoner,
Oh,
excuse me.
Hell no, this bitch.
I am an officer of the French Navy. I am not a commoner.
And you are a troll, while I am she. You are common.
Connard.
Oh, can I use my like charisma manipulation to try to like boss this she be like, yo, don't talk to my Henri like that. Don't talk to the
Fred's
troll.
enjoying every minute of this.
Yeah, you can try rolling charisma manipulation to get him to apologize.
Okay, so that's 4 to 6.
Apologizing doesn't get us what we want.
Yeah, but I'm saying them understanding what the hell's going on. They just like, oh,
I back away from them. I go over to my own side of the fire. By the way.
All right, that's a 10. So that's 1, 2, 3, and we roll a 10. That's a 3.
Okay. So sure, you sort of point out like that was rude, and that was unbecoming of a noble. And he says, "You are right. These times are trying for us all. I do apologize, Mr. Commoner, for my
fuck
brusqueness."
this guy. This
And then
fucking guy.
And then he looks to Prim and says, by way of apology, my lady, I would be pleased to offer you lessons in how to keep your entourage under control.
This guy's just like asking to get decked. Like,
seriously.
Why?
I have never seen someone ask for it more than this guy.
Prim.
Why? How kind of you. I'm sorry. I don't think we got your name yet.
My name is Lord Pedro Rodriguez y Cortez y Martinez.
That is a surprisingly low number of names for a Spaniard like yourself.
Lord, was Martinez the last one?
Yeah.
Okay, I hope I heard it all. Lord Martinez, it's nice to meet you.
You are my lady.
I am Lady Primrose.
Be welcome at my hearth.
I thank you for it, and so do my friends.
You have strange friends, my lady.
The strangest of friends give the best of enjoyment and entertainment.
Well, then I see why you travel with a troll and a satyr.
And if you notice, their accents give different things, and it just makes it so much fun for me to watch them fight.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like this she. I find him objectionable.
Do you say that out loud?
Just under my breath.
Okay.
Hopefully we don't hear him.
Hey, Batman. Hey, Batman. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Batman.
Who?
That son of a bitch she that you're talking about. Pedro E. Martinez Pedro E.
Pedro
E. Martinez. E. Martinez, aka Padman. I just put his name into an acronym. That's a big ass name. Padman. That's what it is for me.
Oh.
Hey, Padman, don't you talk shit about me. And don't you talk shit about that troll. We might not be royalty, We're damn worth of damn salt.
At this point, my lady, I
Oh mon
really
Dieu.
must insist on the lessons.
I would agree with you at this point as well.
Oh yes, guys, men, gentlemen, very fun. I enjoy the entertainment. Keep it up, but just maybe between the two usually is what happens.
Très bien, ça marche. Mais I would like some information. I would like him to tell me what is going on.
We can ask.
I have asked. He did not answer.
Lord Martinez, would you please inform us of why you are so attached to your bonfire?
Balefire.
Balefire. I realize I know bonfire is wrong.
I'll put the word in chat so you can see it.
Sorry.
There you go.
Balefire.
Balefire. Why are you so attached to your balefire?
Why wouldn't I be? It's comfortable. It's warm.
Well, in general, we shouldn't be by it 24/7, and for some reason it feels as though you are.
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
This is not the... But he's
Can we
hiding
roll?
something, and I do not like it.
I'm wondering if we can tell that there's something wrong with him.
You can tell that whatever's going on, he probably doesn't want to talk about it in front of the troll and the satyr.
Très bien, ça marche.
So I'm
Let's
wondering
walk away then.
if the gentleman with me could be escorted to the buffet that obviously you have here to replenish and restore themselves, and maybe us two can get better acquainted.
Of course, of course. And so he claps his hands and summons a couple servants who, assuming Henri and Guy want to leave, will bring you to a different area.
I will leave very much of my own accord.
Whatever.
Grumpily. In the sort
Okay.
of, I'm leaving because I want to, not because you told me to type of way.
I heard buffet,
Okay.
so
Channeling
I
my
know
inner
there's
Puka.
a buffet.
Yep.
There's a wine.
The pouty troll.
I mean, we all noticed it, not just me.
Yes. All right. So you are led away, and so the Lord Pedro, pretty much says, "Our kind are in crisis. We have no choice but to leave."
Why do you feel that way?
Isn't it obvious? The world is falling apart. It falls apart more every day. If we don't reach the dreaming soon, we will all die.
Then what is your next course of action? You're just going to stay by this balefire
Oh no, there's a ship coming soon.
to take you and the fire away? Or you're going to
Yes.
the fire?
Well, I can't bring the balefire with me, obviously. I'm building up my stores to survive the trip.
Yes, I've been feeling the waves as well. What of your freehold?
They'll do fine on their own.
I've been witnessing that it's not very true.
This is a matter of survival.
So you care not of the changelings that you were leading in the first place?
Of course I care about them, but I care about myself as well. Wouldn't anybody?
You're not wrong to be selfish in your own life and in your own soul of the fairy.
The ship will get here within a few days. You have a spot on it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. As of the fire, when you leave, what will happen to it?
I imagine the Boggins will continue to take care of it, as they always have, until it goes out.
And why would it go out?
been happening everywhere.
But why is it happening everywhere?
I don't know. I'm not a natural philosopher. I just know it's a crisis and we must leave. We cannot remain in this world any longer or we will die.
Is there any other place that we can go besides on this ship to go away that could possibly lead to answers? Have you even tried?
I'm told the balefires in Ireland are still strong.
All right. Well, I respect your hospitality, and I will let you know in 2 days if I will be on that ship with you.
I hope you are. There are not enough of us left.
Yes, thank you. If you wouldn't mind, is there any other it starts with where we were looking forward?
Trod.
Trod. Is there any other trod nearby that we could possibly enter?
The Trod here closed several months ago.
Oh, man.
I have not yet revealed this to my populace. I don't want to create a panic.
Understood. Do you know any other trods that are closed or any that are open?
I would imagine Ireland. That's what the rumors say.
So that's where the boat is taking you.
Yes.
Understood. Thank you. I will not share this news.
I appreciate that. Be welcome in my freehold, my lady.
Thank you. I
Right.
think I'll go join the others.
Okay. Then I feel like that's a good place to call game.
Oh.
Was there something you wanted to take care of?
Me?
Yes.
No.
Oh, okay. You look like there was something you wanted to do.
I just meant like, this is it, guys.
Yup. Okay.
Kill it.
So, this is exciting.
Things
That
are
was-
going very, very bad.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you all for playing. And so if we just want to end the game with a little quick round robin of who we are, what we're up to. Rob looks like he really wants to go. So how about it, Rob?
No, what? I never said any such a thing. Hold on.
I'm reading it in your face.
Yeah, but that's because my face is weird. That's why.
Okay. So
Hi,
is there anything
hi,
that you want to
everybody.
talk about? What you're up to? Things you're working on?
Yeah. I just want to say hi, everybody. My name is Rob Faerie. You can catch me on official Rob Faerie at every social media. And on top of that, me and Tori Clark, aka Tori Clark _boss mode, we're going to be doing some fantastic stuff on Bells of Fury at Bells of Fury on all social media. And on top of that, if you have not watched, go check out Dodgeball Thunderdome on Discovery Channel and watch me get blasted in the face with balls repeatedly. It's fun. It hurts, but it's
Awesome.
fun.
Okay. Tori, how about you? What are you up to? What would you like to promote?
Yeah, I actually don't have much going on right now that is like promotable. I guess you can always follow Rob and myself on @Bells of Fury on Instagram, or you can follow me at Tori Clark __ boss mode on Instagram, and we'll have photos, fun stuff. But I'm just working on some interesting things that have no need to be promoted yet because they're so basic on the like ground level. But I'm enjoying playing and I'm enjoying everybody here. It's fun.
Okay. Harry, last but not least, how about you? What are you up to?
Lot going on. Well, not as much, but because a lot of school stuff. But you can find me every other week on my YouTube channel, Salubricat, live streaming from 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday. Not today, but next week. We play a game of Monster Hearts 2. I play a vampire, of course, named Bryce, who is a few hundred years old and has done a whole bunch of jobs and thus has a lot of weird experience. And I have caused a lot of interesting chaos for my DM. I also run the Saratoga by Night podcast. Check that out if you haven't already. Season 3 is fucking crazy. because apparently my Sabat pack of players has absolutely no fucking survival instincts, and
Oh dear.
I believe last episode 2 of them were captured, and there was a total of 3 limbs lost.
That's
Yeah.
a lot of limbs.
Yeah, because they attacked they were going after one of the local kindred in the hierarchy, and he was at a hospital, in the offices in a hospital. So they attacked it. It went kind of poorly, but they won. And then for some reason, the next session they decided to go back to the hospital. I have no idea why, but of course the hospital was then crawling with kindred who were like ready. And so that's how 2 of them got captured, and one of them lost a leg and the other lost an arm.
You never go back to the scene of a crime.
Yeah, I was kind of amazed. I was like, okay, I'll run that for you, I guess, but like, this is a bad idea. Yeah, they took out one extra kindred, but yeah. Anyways, it's on all podcast platforms. Saratoga by Night, listen to it. Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder if
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, does Rachel ever think that of us? Like, okay.
It's nuts.
I
It's
mean,
so fun.
you were about to go sack a Spanish treasure ship, which I had not planned for in the least. So that would have been fun having to ad-lib that.
I was sitting on my hands.
No, it's fine. Like I want you guys to feel like you can, like, if you decide you want to go sack a Spanish treasure ship, you can.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and I personally consider it like a test, or like a challenge for me to ad-lib that in a way that's believable and fun.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, so never feel like you have to follow the plot crumbs I'm leaving, because it's my job to sort of give you better crumbs.
Rachel, I know this is the only game you've ever run with me in it, and in this game I'm generally less chaotic than I normally am. But trust me when I say I never worry about following the crumbs.
All right, awesome.
I feel like Harry likes conflict, and it's funny.
Oh, I love it. I live off of it.
I can tell.
Okay, well, I am your humble storyteller. My name is Rachel. I am Stolen Fires pretty much everywhere. I don't necessarily have anything of myself to promote. There are 2 things I would like to talk about. First, it is September. This means that subscriptions are at a discount this month. So if you have the budget to subscribe, please consider subscribing to this channel. There's a lot of great content. I am not the only storyteller here. There's also mage games. I think there's a Deviant the Renegades game. Lots of vampire games. So yeah, lots of quality content. Definitely consider subscribing. Also, if you are not aware, there is a disabled gamer who just celebrated his 40th birthday, which doctors were not sure he was going to make, but he did. And so now he wants to raise $1 million for accessibility in gaming. I'm fortunate enough to only need glasses, but other people have a lot more struggles, and so the Able Gamers charity, it's definitely a worthwhile cause. Everyone should be able to play. So again, if you've got the spare cash on hand to donate, Able Gamers, please. That's it. Thanks so much, guys. Have a good night.
All right, take care, people. Bye-bye.